Wrong will be right when Aslan comes in sight. At the sound of his roar, sorrows will be no more. When he bares his teeth, winter meets its death. And when he shakes his mane, we shall have spring again. It's one of those moments that gets the spine of every Narnia fan tingling. Aslan, the mighty Lion King, who isn't safe, but is always good. Aslan is on the move. And that means wrong is put to right, and sorrow is turned to joy. It's an unsurpassed image for what the Bible calls the kingdom of God, the dynamic reign of God breaking into human history. God on the move through the reign of his son Jesus, who is the King of kings and the Lord of lords. And where he reigns, wrong is turned to right, sorrow to joy, the death of winter to the new life of spring. What a great thought to latch onto at the end of our first week of lockdown, where so much isn't right. But a day is coming when Jesus will return and everything will be put right, made new, pristine, beautiful again. And it's with a vision of that prospect that Psalm 96 ends. It says, "Say among the nations, the Lord reigns. The world is firmly established. It cannot be moved. He will judge the peoples with equity. So let the heavens rejoice. Let the earth be glad. Let the sea resound and all that is in it. Let all creation rejoice before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth. He will judge the world in justice and the peoples in his faithfulness." The reign of God is coming, a reign of justice, peace and joy. And that reign is so good that all of creation will sing for joy. We say that life feels very uncertain at the moment, and in many ways it does. But in the words of John Lennon, everything will be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, it's not the end. Not because we're trying to stay positive, but because we know the end of the story, that Jesus is coming back to reign and that his reign is the best news in all of history. In times like this, our task is to set the compass of our lives, not by the fear of the present, but by that vision of the future. And in our words and our actions, to give people around us the most compelling taste of that future that we can, by letting them see how God's reign changes our lives as we work for justice and peace, and letting them know how they can experience the goodness of that reign for themselves through what Jesus has done in his death and resurrection. There's probably never been a better opportunity in our lifetimes to live and speak the good news of the kingdom of God. Around our city, there are so many opportunities for volunteers to get stuck in, to help people and to make a difference. And Christians are stepping up to be at the heart of that effort. Why not visit the Love Southampton website early next week to find out how you can be a part of it? And more personally, what one step can you take today to show someone else the compassion and justice of God's reign? And who are you praying for, that you can share the truth of Jesus with them?